Horrible bosses create great entrepreneurs. Yeah, I said it. Everyone's had one. Hey, how you doing, LinkedIn? Hope all is well. Larry Janae here from HQ, the Janae House. Hope you all are staying safe and feeling good. I wanted to reach out to you about something that's really near and dear to my heart. Horrible bosses. I know you've had them. I know I've had them. And I'm grateful for those horrible bosses, and you should be too, because I bet you a lot of you out there who have had horrible bosses were the reason you quit and started your own business, and now you're flying high. Well, maybe not right now because of the pandemic, but before the pandemic you were flying high. Horrible bosses create great entrepreneurs. Horrible bosses create great entrepreneurs, and everyone should think about their boss. Do you have a good boss? It's one that cares about you, lifts you up, pulls you up, helps you, wants you to be successful? Or do you have a crappy boss who keeps you down, steals your ideas, doesn't want you to succeed because sees your success as a potential threat to their survival? Corporate America is full of this stuff. There are a lot of talented people out there who should not be employees. They should be entrepreneurs and they should be business owners. They should spend years failing only to succeed eventually. That's the game. Nothing comes quickly. It all takes patience. I wanted to talk to you about horrible bosses. If you have a horrible boss, you should consider quitting. Right now is a good time to quit or start fresh. You know, the market's in the crapper essentially. Things are sort of frozen. It's a really good time to build that infrastructure. If you have a terrible boss and you have an idea or something you want to pursue, like a real passion, I think either make it your side gig right now, immediately today, or completely go all in. And maybe you'll fail for years at it, but what if you're successful one day? What if one day it all works out? For me, I failed way more than I've succeeded in life. And I'm so grateful for all those failures, because without that, I never would have gotten to where I am right now. I had a horrible boss. I quit. I started my own brokerage firm. It was a failure, but without all those failures, I never would have gotten to the next step and the next step and the next step. So what I would say is, if you've got a terrible boss and you can't stand it and you're miserable in your job, quit. Quit immediately and start doing what you love. And eventually you'll be successful at it. And you know, is it worth making $30,000 doing what you love as opposed to 60 or 50,000 doing what you hate? Can that 30 eventually be 100? Ask yourself these questions. I think it's really important. You got 100 years to live max, 105 years max. How much time is left? What do you want to do with that time? You talk to elderly people and you ask them, what kind of regrets do you have? And it's always two things. I should have done more in business, and I should have done more with my family. That, from my perspective, that's always the conversation that I get when I speak to elderly people and people in my family that I've known over the years that have passed and are still alive. The biggest regrets are not taking more chances, doing what they wanted to do and loved, and not spending more time with family. This is a great time to be thinking about that, and I hope someone out there gets some value from this video, and I hope someone quits their job because of this video and takes the leap of faith and jumps. Just jump. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. You can always go back to that other job or a version of it. Don't be afraid. Take chances. You've only got one life. Thanks.